I am beautiful. I am kind. I am magical. I am divine.
Hey y'all, hey, it's the Self-Esteem Queen, and you are here for another edition of Midweek Check-In. This is the middle of the week, the time that I check in with you to see how you are doing, what's going on with you, to check on your mental. So I have to tell you, starting off, I'm no longer on Instagram temporarily. So here's what's going on. Instagram has a new rule that you have to have 1,000 followers in order to go live. So my numbers are not there. So I'm not going to be on that platform right now. However, you can assist me by following me on Instagram at the Self-Esteem Queen. That's THESELFESTEEMQWEEN. And once I have 1,000 followers, I can get back on. But in the meantime, here we are. So initially, when I tried to create a live and I saw the message that I was no longer able to do so, it really messed with my spirit. And it took me a long time to get out of that funk that I was feeling because I initially felt a little defeated. Like, I felt like, Instagram was gatekeeping. Like, so I don't have 1,000 followers. I'm not good enough to provide great content and great information for people to see because not everybody may be my followers. And somebody may come across my live or a video I've done and be inspired and empowered and educated and so forth. So, my go to for when I'm feeling away is one, the word. I am a believer. I am sold out for the Lord. And I know that when I'm feeling down, to go to the word. And in fact, I have to remind myself that I have the word literally tattooed on my forearms. On my left forearm, I have Philippians 4:13, which says, I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. And then on my right forearm, I have Habakkuk 2:2-3, which says, write the vision and make it plain. So, how can I not come back from feeling like this if I'm armed, like literally with the word? And then, two, I know to go to, I love gospel music, I love ministry music. And so, encourage yourself by, I believe, Donald Lawrence is always a go to for me. And in fact, as I was preparing for this evening, I had to listen to that song again and again and again, even as tears were falling down uncontrollably. I could not stop them because I was so hurt that I could not go on this platform that I was trying to create new followers. And then, of course, listening to Ty Tribbett, one of my favorite artists. I have a couple, but he's one of my favorite artists. So listening to Anyhow. Ooh, that song just ministered to my spirit. And then I love me some Pastor Mike Jr. And I had to listen to Big. So those are my go-to. And of course, my children, my legacy, they know the ins and outs. They know how, their mother be in the trenches striving to be a good steward over this platform, this ministry, this business that, God has given me. And it's very encouraging, very encouraging to me. And then, of course, my brother. I told you all in a midweek check-in that was maybe about a month ago that I connected with my brother. I'm the oldest of my father's children, and so I met my brother. He's the second oldest, fire breathed, and we had been talking and been real strong. I was telling him about what's going on, what was going on this evening, and he's a part of my circle of influence. I love him oh so much. Us connecting was like we had known each other all of our lives. He said three powerful words to me, and that was, "You got this. You got this." And even again, as the tears were coming down, I had to remind myself, yeah, I do got this. I really, really do. And so the combination of reading the word, listening to those gospel songs, and then of course my family, my brother, just helped me. And as I was going on location to do the midweek check-in, guess what happened? My phone froze, y'all. I was like, I know this is not happening. And I'm a person of solutions. So I was like, okay, I'm down an extra phone. My main phone is down. I'm now on location. What am I going to do? And I got I got my number one right, my firstborn. I got her to call her brother to bring my laptop. And so I'm here with you all right now because my son brought my laptop. So I didn't miss a beat. Even though I did not start at the 8 o'clock time frame that I wanted to, I'm really big on striving to be on time and being a person of my word and doing what needs to be done in a timely manner because I do respect everyone's time. And for those of you who are tuning in, I'm so grateful, thankful that you have tuned in because you can be anywhere, you can be doing anything, but you tuned in tonight. Um, Midweek check in is really important to me because it is that time where not just you, but me, we are asking ourselves, how are we doing? And just really, really, not just superficial, not on the light scale. I mean, really, how are you feeling? And so, as I was preparing again to do tonight's midweek check-in, I was like, Fiona, how are you really feeling? And honestly, I can say I was feeling defeated. I was feeling frustrated. I was feeling overwhelmed. I was feeling sad because I was like, I'm striving so hard to again be a great steward over this platform. And I want to do well. I want God to know that I honor what He has given me. And everything seems to be out of pocket. The phone's going awry. Um, phone's frozen, freezing. Like what in the world? So I'm just so grateful that you all had tuned in. So uh, the word for this evening is push through. Push through. So how do you push through? Okay, once you get past the tears, the feeling overwhelmed, the feeling frustrated, the feeling defeated, you have to look for the solution. There's always a solution. There's always something that you can do. There may be a delay, but I truly believe that a delay is not a denial because it's something that you have to push through in order to get to the other side and to do what it is that you was born to do, that you was destined to do for such a time as this. So you have to find that solution. And for me, it was, you know what? Even though my son, he worked today, and I know that he was resting, but he knows how important uh, tuning in with you all is to me. And I knew that if he knew I did not let him know what was going on, that I had this debacle with my phone, that he would be like, Mom, you should have called me. And so I called him. So that was the solution. And I had to push past being late because to be early is to be on time. But I knew that I could not allow tonight to go past, and I did not do this midweek check-in with you all. So that was that push through. And on the other side of the push through, guess what? I'm here with you all right now. So I feel good in that. I feel really, really good because I was asking God because I have transparent conversations with God. That's my daddy, right? I'm a kingdom kid, and I'm like, Lord, what is it that you want me to get out of this situation? And I really felt like it was the push through because a lot of times things are not going to go our way. And when they don't, are we going to huff and puff, play on my last name, Huff? So are we going to huff and puff? Are we going to be defeated? No, we can have those feelings. Those are feelings that are natural. So don't ever feel like you should not have those feelings because you are human. We are not made of titanium. So don't let anybody ever make you feel like you shouldn't have those feelings, but you have to work through those feelings in order for you to get to the other side. So yeah, the push through is real. And sometimes you got to fight, kick, scream, punch. Oh, and by the way, I will be posting a video. I was at Five and Below. I love that place. So Five and Below, if you all are watching this midweek check-in, I need for us to have a conversation because I really would love to be an ambassador. I'm in your store far too often not to be a wonderful representative. And I think that I represent you all very well when I do my videos and I share about the products that I got. So I digress. So I was in there in the workout section because I love working out. And I found it's a desk boxing glove. Y'all wait till y'all see the video. So it's a desk boxing glove. You can put it on your desk. It's beautiful red punching bag, but you have to. What it doesn't come with is the the air pump. So I'm going to get an air pump and then I'm going to fix it to the end of my desk and just pow, 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 pow. Do some Clarissa Shields, movements on it, get out some stress because stress is a real thing. So yeah, I got that and wait till I see the video. Like I said, it's gonna be so funny. I love Five and Below. Woo, I love Five and Below. Like I was saying last week, my son said I need to get on the budget. He's putting me on the budget because I stay in that store. So yeah, but I had to get it because it's a form of again release of stress. Um, Working out, it's keeping these guns, tight. I like to work out and look strong and feel strong and all these wonderful things. So yeah, on that. So I don't have a whole lot, but I was just determined to be here with you all this evening. I do want to share a couple of things that's going on. So next Thursday, I'll be doing my podcast, Candid Conversations with the Self-Esteem Queen, and I'm going to have my guest as Sonia Phillips. She is a serial um, business owner. She is a fashion designer, as well as an author. So we are going to be talking about hustle hard, but at what cost? I do believe that it's important to be dedicated to whatever your business is, but not at the expense of your health, of getting rest. I don't believe that you should burn the midnight oil. Now, I've done that in the past, but that is not healthy over time. So we're going to just have a transparent heart-to-heart conversation, just about for us women who are striving for greatness, to have businesses that take care of us financially, but not to overdo it because health is wealth. It's not so much about uh, being rich or whatever, but your richness is in your health because if you sick and you broke down, how can you do anything? If you're laid up in the bed because you're sick, um, what good are you to yourself and to the community that you are striving to empower? It's just not going to happen. So tune in 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time I'll be streaming live from YouTube as well as the Self-Esteem Queen's Facebook page. So that's that. August is Wellness Month. So it is a time to get your self care in order, to lessen the stress in your life, and to adopt healthy habits, which I'm really, really big on. So on the 23rd of August at 10 a.m., I'll be at Mount Trashmore walking and leading a walk for Girl Trek, which is the world's largest health organization for Black women. So that is August the 23rd at 10 a.m. We're going to walk one time around the park. That's a full lap. It's about, I think, 2 miles. Uh, this past Saturday, I walked with my crew in 31 minutes. So that was really great. And then we did the Victory Bridge, which we will be doing each time we complete a lap or we complete a walk. We do that in celebration of the fact that we accomplished invested in our health. So that's on the 23rd at 10 a.m. The event page, excuse me, the event is on Facebook, so you can find it, and I'll share it as well again so that you all can see it and that you can click that going button because I want you to be as dedicated to your health as I am in encouraging you to do so. Also, speaking of health, I'm really big on mental health, well being, and so I have the mission, the wellness mission of I Jump for Them, which I have a Facebook page. I Jump the number for them, where I'm jumping rope each and every day, posting the videos, and just using jumping rope as a platform to have a conversation about mental health well-being because again health is wealth. Anything dealing with health, mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, those areas, they shape us. And so I'm dedicated to physical health, to mental health, to our wellness, our well-being. And so I want you to join me on that platform. You can get a rope again from Five Below and record yourself and post the video, and let's just share and let's continue to encourage each other and check in on each other because we have to check in on not just the ones who we think need it but the strong ones too, because we all need to be well, and we just have to check on our loved ones because everybody's not always in the same space every day, and it could be just that one thing that sets somebody off. But if you check in on them, you could be that very one that helps them to get off the ledge, like figuratively and literally. So that's something. And also, I will be posting tomorrow. I think I'm going to just start doing it on Mondays. But I have the Self Esteem Walk Challenge, the Self Esteem Queen Walk Challenge. And that's why I encourage you to create any runway and slay your self esteem. I mean, you can get in your stilettos like myself or get in some vans, whatever works for you and your comfort level, and just create that runway, whether it's Walmart or the park and all things in between, and just let your confidence shine through because I promise you, after you finish that self-esteem queen walk challenge, you're going to feel so much better and be reminded of who you are, whose you are, that you are a qualified woman embodying excellence now. So you got to remember that at all times. So I love doing it. So I'm going to post tomorrow. So I hope that you will take the challenge, take the challenge, take the challenge. I promise you, it is a game changer for your self-esteem. And then, of course, make sure that you get a copy of my journal, Crowned with Confidence, a Queen's Journal. It includes 96 writing prompts that will help to build up your self-esteem. And I'm actually, if you all can see, I'm working on one now. So the one I'm working on tonight is describe a supportive relationship in your life. And I was actually writing about my brother Farid, and just about how important he is in my life. We talk on a daily basis, and we encourage each other because that's what relationships are. They're relatable, and it's a give and take, And so I will be finishing this before the night is out. But he is just so important to me. So again, um, get your copy. It's $20 plus $5 shipping and handling. A Queen's Journal is what you need in your life. A Queen's Journal is what you need in your life. I promise you, it is a game changer. And I'm not just telling you just to make the purchase. I'm actually going through this myself. I mean, I promise you. Like I'm writing in it myself. I'm doing the work. It's going to require work. It's going to require you to sit down um, with no distractions, no social media, going on. Turn off the TV, turn off the music. Just get quiet with yourself and your thoughts, and be prepared to be transparent and honest with yourself and do the work. Because in doing the work, it's going to help you with your self-esteem, how you feel about yourself, and how you can contribute to the world. So that's what I have for you all this evening. I hope that you enjoyed, or that rather you get out something good in what I shared this evening. And I thank you again for tuning in. And I'll see you hopefully next Thursday for Candid Conversations with the Self-Esteem Queen podcast. And of course, join me for I Jump Rope, as well as for the Self-Esteem Queen Walk Challenge, walk at Mount Trashmore, which is in Virginia Beach, Virginia, 10 a.m. Walking for Wellness Month. You all have a great evening and push through with confidence, with zeal, with purpose, because you got this. Have a good evening.